Hello and welcome to the Calgary Legal Guidance ID Clinic video training. Over the next few minutes, we will go over the process and administration of the ID clinics, as well as the different roles that volunteers are asked to fill. There are a few things that volunteers are asked to remember throughout the clinic. First, the ID clinics are not an opportunity for clients to seek legal advice. If clients inquire about a legal issue, they can be referred to CLG. Secondly, we wish to protect the privacy of our clients, ensure that clients are given space to fill out their intakes or to speak with the notarizing lawyer. We also ask that when calling for a client, only use their first name. The clinics are broken into several stages. Stage 1 is for the client to fill out the intake form with their full legal name, date of birth, and other statistical information. If the client has a barrier such as illiteracy, motor impairment, or poor vision, they may need a volunteer's assistance in filling out the form. Volunteers must also ensure that the form is legible and filled out correctly before the next stage. The next stage is for the client to have their picture taken by a volunteer. Clients will be asked to remove any dark glasses and non-religious headwear and to move anything else like long hair or scarves obscuring their face. Unlike many photo IDs, our clients are allowed to smile. The photographer is to ensure that the right photos are aligned with the right intake form. Typically, the photographer will take 3 to 5 photos of clients before removing the SD card and providing it and the associated intakes to the next volunteer. It is important that the intakes and photos are kept in a consistent order. Using groups of 3 to 5 speeds up the process and reduces the likelihood of mixing up the photos and intake forms. After the client has their photo taken, they can be asked to return to the waiting area until they are ready to sit with the notarizing lawyer. Stage 3 is where the next volunteer will enter the client info and format the ID on the computer. There are standardized templates prepared, and therefore the volunteer only needs to enter the client's name, date of birth, and photo in the appropriate sections. Once the client's information has been entered, the ID can be printed, cut to size, and given to the notarizing lawyer. A volunteer runner will be responsible for locating the client in the waiting area and bringing them to the lawyer. Again, it is important to protect the client's privacy by only using first names. The notary is responsible for ensuring once again that all information on the ID is true and correct. If there are any errors, they will need to be corrected and the ID reprinted before continuing. If there are no issues, the notary and the client will complete the statutory declaration. Stage 5 is the final stage. Once the ID is sworn and stamped, it can be run through the laminator. As soon as the ID is laminated, it can be given to the client, after which they are free to go. If the client mentions any questions about the ID, they can be referred to CLG staff for more info. And that's everything. CLG would like to thank you for your interest in helping support the ID program, and we hope to see you at the next clinic.